Hello everyone, welcome to my channel Scribblings of Life. And on this channel, I share videos on paper quilling, card making, scrapbooking, and other kind of arts and crafts. So, in today's video, we are going to quill this B letter, and the requirements to make the project are as shown on your screen. So, to make this project, we need a base paper, some glue, tweezer, scissor, paper quilling tool, and strips. I had already traced the letter B on the paper, and now we are going to decorate it. So I hadn't thought of any design beforehand, so I'm just making some scrolls over here and placing them to see how it is looking. Okay, so to make the scrolls I have used various colors of green. I had almost 3 to 4 shades of green, so I am using greens. You can use any other shades as per your requirement. The only thing in my mind when I started making this project was to make a tulip somewhere. So beside it I had nothing in my mind, and I am just designing it with the flow. So once I was happy with the placements of these scrolls, I just pasted them. So as you can see, I mean, I don't know if it is properly visible or not, but I there is some tracing of lines of the bee. The outlining of the bee is there. So I am just putting the scrolls inside those lines because we are going to fill the insides with the scroll. For the outline, we are going to do the edge quilling later on. Okay, so once I was like happy with the scroll placement, I am just adding some strips to give it some shades. So you can use pre-cut strips for it, or you can cut your own strips. If you will cut your own strip, try to take the strip a bit of bit thicker paper, like 180 GSM to 200 GSM, or maybe 250 GSM sort of. So in that case it will be easier to give the shape to the paper, because the pre-cut strips are usually thin, so it doesn't um, it is not easy to give the shape to the strip in that case. But if you can cut your own strips, if you get paper like that, then of course you can try that as well. Also, the template to make this be will be given in the description. You can just click the link and you can get the template as well. Print it out on a normal printer paper, okay, and then place your base paper below that printed paper and just trace it using a um, empty ball pen or something like that, and you will get these outlines, and your paper will not the base paper will not have any marks of the pencil or pens, okay, but you will get an idea like how to and where are the lines and how to design it. So this is the method I used over here. Actually, I have started this series of quilling letters, and in the last video I had shared a whole tutorial on how to make the letter A, and template for that as well is there in the description box of that video. So you can start, or you can use those templates, and you can make it. So now, as I already mentioned that I had just one thing in my mind that I'm going to make a tulip somewhere, and with the green I thought that orange will be the best color to make the tulip with. So here I am making the tulip. So for that I have taken a strip and just made a teardrop sort of shape here. So I placed the tulip on the lower curve of the bee, and here I am giving it a proper dimensions and shape of the tulip. So you can make your tulip in any other design if you want, and even you can change the color schemes. That is your creativity and your choice. After I was done with the tulip flower, I made the stem, and I felt that the single strip will not be good enough to make the stem, so I doubled it, and then I created the stem for the flower. Here I am trying to make a leaf for the flower, and I didn't use any other method. I just used simply strip and give it a leaf sort of shape. I didn't use that uh, classical leaf shape or eye shape to make the leaves here. So here the flower is almost done. The basic flower is done for us. Now we are going to outline the bee. So for that I am using a green color strip which is a bit harder than the other ones. This particular paper was somewhat harder than the other shades of the green basically. So I used this green color to outline the bee part, and uh, I'm just doing it, and you can enjoy this process. And yes, kindly excuse because in some places my head and my face is peeping through the video, because it was getting really difficult for me to uh, outline it without coming closer. So here I am filling up the leaf with the strips of paper to give it a shade. I used two or three shades of green over here. There are these were basically the lighter tones of the green, and I filled the whole leaf with the strips so that it looks beautiful. Similar to the leaf, here I am giving the detailing to the flower. And to the portions near the scrolls which we pasted very initially. So here I even used the cream color because I was feeling that green was getting very prominent over here. So to give it a bit lighter tones, I used the cream or off-white color, you can say. And it was the best decision while making this project. So here I am outlining the inner curves of the bee, and with this the outline of the bee is done. Now the only part left is how to fill this letter because it is very empty at this stage. So here I tried making a tight coil. In the inside I use the off-white color, outside I use the green, and I will be showing you how I made this tight coil dome in some time. I was just trying it like how is it looking. So it was looking good, so I made another one because I am going to place one more. So hey, yeah. So like before, I am just filling up the empty spaces with scrolls, the strips of paper, and the tight coils. So you can enjoy this process. And uh, yeah, here I am showing you how to make the tight coil. So this is how I gave it the shape. You can even use this kind of quilling mold to give it a shape. Paste the glue, put the glue inside, and just paste it. Remember not to push it too much because the glue was not dried at this time, but you can keep it aside for some time to dry so that it doesn't deform when you paste it. So yeah, like using the previous methods, I am just filling up the spaces with the paper strips, giving the curves to the strip and then pasting it to fill the spaces near the scrolls, give them a very ethnic sort of look, or you can say detailed sort of look. So yeah, like this. So here I have speed up the process a bit, otherwise it would have gone very long. But basics I already have shown you and explained you how to do. So I'm repeating the same process over here, and now you can enjoy like how the final outcome will look like. So once this upper curve was done, I was wondering like what should I fill in the rest of the part. So after thinking a lot, I thought why not fill it with the beehive technique. And yeah, this was the best I could have done because it came out really, really, really well. I used different shades of green and I just filled this place, the whole empty place, with the beehive technique. So with this, the project was done, and like after a day when I saw this project, I thought that I can add a bit of orange, one or two places beside this tulip. So I just made two tight coils, very small strip tight coils, and I just added them, as you can see over here. So with this, the project was done and it came out really pretty and beautiful. I would love to see your creations. If you use my template or this tutorial and you make something, do share it in the link in the description. And thanks for watching.